I'm going to go down the road and check out Harbor Freight to see if they have any trailers in stock, so I can avoid paying a stupid shipping charge if I decide to get a trailer from them. Bought a motorcycle trailer not too long ago, and it's got a decent amount of rust on it, so I decided that I don't want to take it all the way to Tennessee and back. I don't know if my bike would be safe on it, and I'd rather not have to spend the time and effort to try to improve it, when the fact is there's no guarantee that it'll be perfectly safe. I think the risk is too great, so I'm looking at more or less a new trailer. Only one used one I'm still considering, and that is the one of the stand-up trailers. I don't know if it's actually a Kindle or not, but it looks like it. If it's not, it's either a knockoff. I personally think it is a Kindle, but I think it's like an older version of it. My wheelies suck on this thing. I know this thing can wheelie really well, but I'm just terrible at it. That's why the SZ07 was so much fun. Second gear wheelies on that thing, so freaking easy. And the thing about doing it in second gear is you still had plenty of gear left to modulate the throttle and try to, you know, get it to like balance point and such, which I never could. I'm too afraid to go up that high. But with this first gear, sure, it'll pull it up easy, but it does not take long to max it out. I mean, it's a tall first gear, and it'll still do 60 in first, which is better than a lot of motorcycles, but it gets there so quick. I mean, when you get on this thing, it'll do 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. Harbor Freight, right there. Alright, let's turn in. Alrighty. Ooh, now that's nice. I gotta check this out first. How's it going? Right. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Just thought I'd swing by and look. See
one with a loose fuel line.
Uh-oh. My first car was a Firebird, and it seems like I was fixing it all the time.
I bought this one new.
That's awesome. We're keeping it in good shape. It looks nice.
Thanks.
Even got the T-tops. Well, it wouldn't do much good.
I put some new fuel line on and had some fancy chrome end caps, but it didn't allow it to clamp on the fuel filter very well. It came off. There's some fancy ends here, and the clamp didn't come down all the way, so I had to take them off. Fuel line came off. I think it'll go now.
Oh, that's good. Look at those eyes.
I had an idea that was going to happen.
I like the butterflies you got on that.
Oh, the eyes?
Yeah.
Gives us some attitude. Now she's all empty of fuel now.
Yep. Just be careful of that string getting caught in the alternator.
That's not very strong.
Well, you take care.
All right, thanks.
park. I want to park over there. That's cool. That looks like fun.
Oh, it is a lot of fun.
All right, so I checked out Harbor Freight Tools, see what they had in the way of trailers. Now I'm going to go check out 2 more places. What do we got over here? Let's go take a look. KTM. Is that an RC 390? I believe it is. It's nice. I like it. Ooh, I feel that air now, man. Opening up those vents on the sleeves is just awesome. Get all this air just coming right up your arms. Feels very nice and refreshing. Hey, what you doing there on the phone? So I got 2 more places I'm going to check out. There's a Tractor Supply company and a Lowe's pretty close by. There's also a Home Depot. I could always check them. I don't know if they have trailers or not. I would suspect that they do. Probably about the same stuff you'd find at Lowe's. But I know those couple of places have those mesh type trailers where it's the mesh floor and got the built-in fold down ramp, which I think would be perfectly fine for my needs. And I'm even considering, depending on how much money I want to spend, moving up to one of the ones that already has the wood floor. Still has the mesh ramp, which is nice because when it's folded up, there it goes through the mesh quite a bit more. So it's not quite as much of a wind sail. Somebody move just slightly faster than somebody else, please. Oh my God, dude. Seriously. Should I get out and push? My God, they're slow. Oh my gosh, we almost got to the speed limit. And we're slowing down. Wow. That was exciting. Everybody, are you okay? I mean, I know there's a lot of excitement. You know what, I'm going through the busy area. Oh, look at this WRX. Alright, so here's my other trailers I'm considering. So let's go take a little look. Okay, so what do we got? Probably those. Those signs flew off of them. What do we got? Hit the wiring, that's pretty nice. Flash smoke, or 511 it. Don't feel like mounting. The wheel cock would be very easy on this. Any more details? So we got, let's see, 4x6. 6 would not be enough. 6 times 12, 72. This is 82. So my bike is longer than that. So I'd have to go up to this one. 5x8. It's awfully large. I know they got a 4x7 or 5x7. These are outrageous, I think. It's 5x10. A lot longer than I need. So, honestly, not loving the choices over here. Well, let's go check out Home Depot and then Tractor Supply. Beautiful, beautiful day we had. I went out riding earlier and had a nice time. Been doing a little trailer shopping. Looking for something that I can tow the bike down to Tennessee with in June. Been checking out a lot of places online. Got Harbor Freight with their Haulmaster series. Got Red Trailer, which seems to be like an improvement on that, like a step up. Seems like they call the Harbor Freight ones almost like a knockoff of the Red Trailer ones. But you know, everyone's going to talk down about their competition. I agree, though. I think the Red Trailer ones look a little better. And some of the ones that are specific only for motorcycles, I'm kind of shying away from. So I figure if I get more of a flatbed trailer, I can use it for other things as well. I don't know where I'm going. I think maybe I'll go down the highway a little bit. Might as well. Haven't done much highway driving today. So if you got any suggestions for any particular trailer that you like to use, there's a lot of them I like that are just way too expensive. I got to keep it under $1,000, so keep that in mind when you're making suggestions. Love to keep it under $500, but that seems impossible. So back to my trailer talk. Got a couple options. You get one of the ones that you put together, and all it is a flatbed. And most of those actually fold in half and are really good for storing, you know, in your garage or, you know, little storage room or whatever you got. And most of those also will detach from the tongue and be able to tilt all the way to the ground, which takes away the need of having a separate ramp to get your bike up onto it or anything else that you're carrying. So that's one option. Second option is get one of the flatbeds that they have pre-built at places like Lowe's and Tractor Supply Company and who knows where else, but those are already pre-made. And starting out, they got a mesh floor. It's all metal mesh floor, and they got little sides up on them. They're only, you know, about 10 or so inches high. But what's nice about those, besides the fact that they're already pre-made, is that they have a ramp already built in. It's a fold-down ramp on the back, 3 or 4 foot, also mesh, so you don't have to get anything extra other than maybe like a wheel cock. So that's another option, and of course those are a little bit more expensive than the first option. Then you got the third option where you get a specific motorcycle trailer. Doesn't have any floor to it at all. It's just open frame, and then you got a rail or, you know, 2 or 3 rails for putting a motorcycle on. And in that case, most of those will come with a ramp as well. So they come with everything you need. Just the only problem with those is they're specific to carrying a motorcycle. Not really going to do much else with them. And those cost roughly the same, if sometimes more, than the second option. So I'm really kind of going back and forth between option 1 and option 2. I've had option 1 before, a long time ago, and I towed my Honda CBR 600 down to Tennessee on the same kind of trip. And it did well for me. I honestly cannot remember whatever happened to that trailer. I don't know if I just left it somewhere, if it just disappeared. I don't know. It's just disappeared as far as I'm concerned. But the problem with that type of trailer is, one, everything's bolted together. So you got to be careful. You got to make sure that, first of all, you're responsible for building it. So you got to make sure you build it well. And then you got all those bolts that you've got to tighten and check. And I feel like those trailers are also kind of tall. As far as the deck height is actually taller than option 2. The pre-built ones, option 2, they usually actually have the bed lower down, or at least I think that they are. So if you can't tell just by the way I'm talking about it, I'm really kind of leaning towards option 2. I guess it's more money than option 1, but I don't have to do any extra work myself. It's already put together. At the most, I've just got to put like a wheel cock or rail or whatever on it, which is just as simple as putting it there and bolting it down. And if I get a good one, it's already got 12-inch wheels, which is better for the highway than those little 8-inchers that you get on some of the other trailers. One thing I'd like, which I don't know if these have it or not, is to actually have a grease fitting on the hubs. That definitely makes maintaining those a lot easier. You don't have to repack them as often. So option 2, and I looked at the ones at Lowe's and I looked at the one at Tractor Supply Company. I feel like the ones at the Tractor Supply Company were better. And with that, I'm looking at anywhere between, I think, $600 or $700. So if you have a different suggestion, feel free to put that in the comments. Like I said, I got to keep it under 1,000. And I need something that I can use this June.